Hello, everyone, and welcome to another retro series. Sit back, enjoy. We are heading to the Hungarian Grand Prix Saketti. So sit back, subscribe, like, comment, and share. We are about to kick off here. As you can see, the live table stats, and yes, it is going to be a tight one between us and the teams above us, hopefully. But yeah, with that said in mind, we are skipping qualifying because we want to get into the race. And with that being said, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 red lights, 5, and it's go! Bumping and grinding around himself. What a start for Michael Schumacher. What happens in the third turn? He's overtaken everyone apart from the top cars, of course. But he is alongside David Coulthard. Coulthard takes him out of the race. He spins. He's spinning like a fidget spinner or a Beyblade. What a first turn for Michael Schumacher. He hits the Jaguar. He hits both Jaguars, but then he hits the Jordani. And then he, what a tag on the rear tyre there for Michael Schumacher. Terrible start for Michael Schumacher here on this Hungarian Grand Prix Circuit, where the sun is shining, but he is not shining. Michael Schumacher, as he goes off on the gravel. What a race this has been for Michael Schumacher so far. 20 out of 20. He is absolutely plumb last here. What a first lap of the race for Michael Schumacher. He goes left, he goes right, and he goes back to left, but then he goes all out to the right, and that is gonna be this for 3.5 seconds behind Jos the Boss Verstappen. Max Verstappen's daddy, of course. As we go to the final bend, he touches the grass, and he almost hits the kink in the barrier, but that is that. For the first lap, at least 1.9 seconds behind Jos the Boss. Michael Schumacher only 0.2 seconds behind Jos the Bosch Verstappen here on this gorgeous Grand Prix track. And now he's closing up on the Minardi of Jos the Bosch. Overtakes him, of course. Goes round the bend of the last corner. We are entering lap 3 now. He's going to be overtaken. D'Amata. He's going to be overtaken. Another car. Another one. He collides with Jaguar. Spins him. But with the physics on this incredible Jaguar, he is back on the road. Now he is 16th out of 20th now. What a comeback so far for Michael Schumacher, and it's only been 2 laps. What a race so far for Michael. Now Firma 1.139 seconds ahead. D'Amata 0.679 behind. What can Michael Schumacher do in this race so far, as he is absolutely on fire here on this absolutely gorgeous track here. He's closing up to said Giordane, and it's going to be a fantastic race so far. Ooh, it's going to be 0.4. He's overtaken Verman. What an overtake there for Michael Schumacher. Fantastic. New fastest lap for a driver here. He's overtaken. No, he hasn't. Now he has. He went on the wide line there. Then he ducks in the inside and overtakes Pitsonia. What a name, Pitsonia. Touched the grass there, Michael Schumacher, but he is back on track here. Trying to get close to Nick Heidfeld here in the Sauber. What a race so far for Michael Schumacher. From plumb last. Ooh, he spins. Touches that grass. Once you touch that grass, you spin. And that. Oh, it collides! What a collision there for Michael Schumacher against the Jaguar. What a collision there. And that drops him back a couple of places here. What a race so far. It's been action-packed so far for Michael Schumacher. Bit of twitching there for Michael Schumacher. Oh, collides with the back of the Sauber of Nick Heidfeld. He needs to get past his drivers if he is going to get anywhere near that podium that he thinks he's going to get. Good overtaking there for Michael Schumacher against Nick Heidfeld. As he looks back there, he is far behind him now. He is setting his sights on the BAR Honda of Jenson Button here. Good overtaking again. He's on the grass, but he has overtaken 2 people on the first bend there. Fantastic for Michael Schumacher, of course. Hard left corner here, struggling to keep it on the racing line for Michael Schumacher, but that don't matter because he is 11th, the highest he's been this race. What a race so far for Michael Schumacher. Next up is Jack Villeneuve. And behind him was Fizzy Keller. In the Jordan, he hits the BAR Honda there of Jack Villeneuve. What a race so far for Michael Schumacher. So, ooh, touches right tyres, but he gets past him, of course. What a fantastic drive. Oh, he's using that barrier for some sort of leverage or some sort of rebound thing for him to get on the track again. But in doing so, he has lost a position here against Villeneuve. Good overtaking again for Michael Schumacher. He can late break the late breakers in F1. He's going to be getting past here Olivier Panis in the Toyota. Oh, what a late braking zone that was for Michael Schumacher. Ended up 8th position so far. What an overtake against the Sauber. Hard left here. Fantastic race so far for Michael Schumacher, of course. As he heads to his next target, David Coulthard, as some would say. But he needs to keep it on the grey stuff. Coulthard ahead of Michael Schumacher. Behind him, couldn't break there, cut the corner. Behind him is Frentzen, Heinz Harold Frentzen. Fantastic driver back in the day, of course. And so is he in this. Michael Schumacher is on the grass, but he, like I said before, he is using that as a thing. Now we move on further down the track here, which is going to be interesting to see what Michael Schumacher does in terms of a gap. We all know he's a good late breaker. 4.7. Fastest lap of the race so far for Michael Schumacher. 1:19.6. What a time for Michael Schumacher. As he's getting tantalizingly close to David Coulthard. At the end of this lap here, Michael Schumacher is getting close and close and close. 1.2 seconds. He's overtaken David Coulthard. He's overtaken BMW Sauber. Fantastic overtaking there for Michael Schumacher. 6th position here in this race. What a race so far. As he climbs the hill, charging towards Fernando Alonso. Ooh, touches the grass. He needs to keep it on the black stuff here, and he is going to be battling it out with BMW's Montoya, Juan Pablo Montoya, of course. And he goes. He is sandwiched in between Juan Pablo and Fernando. He's on the grass here. 0.918 for Fernando Alonso. 0.339 for Montoya. Oh, he's needs to keep. Ooh, what a late lunge there for Michael Schumacher. Fantastic overtake against Fernando Alonso. Next up for Michael Schumacher is Jarno Trulli. Fantastic driver and a fantastic teammate. He cuts the corners so much there. Michael Schumacher gets punished for it, overtaken by Jarno Trulli in the Renault, and now he is sandwiched between Jarno Trulli in the Renault and Fernando Alonso in the Renault. So far so good though for Michael Schumacher. Fantastic around this fantastic track. 1.6 behind Jarno Trulli, 0.1 behind ahead of Fernando Alonso, but that has changed. He has been overtaken. 2 positions he's lost there. Back to 8th position here. He's cutting the corner here, Michael Schumacher. What is going on? The GOAT of F1 is struggling around this Hungarian Grand Prix track. Touches the grass there. Now he's right behind David Coulthard. Yet again behind the Scot. And 8.3 seconds ahead of Heinz-Harald Frentzen there. Wait, join us there quickly. And he's looked like he went on the grass. 5.2 behind Coulthard. 5.3 ahead of Heinz-Harald. And he goes off the grass again, Michael Schumacher. This is not looking good if he wants to catch David Coulthard. What a race it's so far been for Michael Schumacher. 8.2 seconds behind Coulthard, and Heinz-Harald Frentzen is behind Michael Schumacher, 2.9 seconds behind. Join us here on the end of lap 13. Coulthard 10.9 seconds here. Frentzen 0.8. He's on the grass again, Michael Schumacher. Terrible. As soon as you touch that grass. Oh, he spins. Frentzen spun. The German of Michael Schumacher. What a race so far for Michael. 10th position in this race. 11 laps left until the race is done. What can Michael do? Behind now, Villeneuve in the BAR Honda, and ahead of Fisichella in the Jordan. What an overtake there for Michael Schumacher. Can he get back to his best here? Good overtaking there. As we move on to further down the lap. Oh, touches the back of Heinz-Harald. Good overtaking there from Michael Schumacher around this gorgeous lap of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Now, Heinz-Harald Frentzen dropped out of the points, so the points go up 8th position higher. So Michael Schumacher needs to get close to the next car ahead, of course. .9 seconds behind David Coulthard, 17.8 ahead of Frentzen. We have only got 5 laps left. What can Schumacher do? He's on the grass. He's overtaken David Coulthard, has he? No, he hasn't. But David Coulthard would be eager to see Heinz Fenton 0.000 behind Michael Schumacher. What can Schumacher do here? 4 laps left in this Hungary Grand Prix track. He needs to keep it on the grey stuff there. Michael Schumacher 0.7 seconds. This is the closest he's ever been in the Grand Prix. Ooh, got cut off there for David Coulthard. Good overtaking there for Michael Schumacher. He is now at 7th position. Now he's behind the BMW. He's on the grass. He hits that wall and he's back on the grey stuff. And he overtakes David Coulthard after a long and sluggish progression in this race for Michael Schumacher to claw that time back, and he did. And so far, he is absolutely on fire. And that is what you expect from the GOAT of F1. 0.9 seconds behind Juan Pablo Montoya in the BMW. Good overtaking there for Michael Schumacher. Right behind now, Fernando Alonso. And that is going to be a tough fight for Michael Schumacher here. Good turn there for Michael. Ooh. Struggling on the grass there, gets overtaken by BMW Sauber and Juan Pablo Montoya. 0.4 now behind Montoya. Ooh, thinking of the overtake there, Michael Schumacher, but he can't so far. But can he buy here? Yes, he does. Great overtake from Michael. He's on the grass though, he's on the grass. This is bad news for Michael Schumacher. He's back on the grass, he's on the grass, further down the road. And he has lost a bit of time there, 1.7 seconds. We are at the end of lap 21 out of 24. This has been a race for the ages for Michael Schumacher, because he's trying all his might to get past the McLaren of David Coulthard. Ooh, he's alongside David Coulthard now. Has he overtaken him? It looks like he has. 1 second now, David Coulthard behind. So he has overtaken him, and now his sights are on the Colombian of Juan Pablo Montoya. Montoya, of course, fantastic F1 driver in its history. 0.7 now. It's overtaken him right by there, so that is fantastic for Michael Schumacher. Next up would be a tough ask, because next up is Fernando Alonso. Here we go. Can Michael Schumacher get himself on said podium? It's only 3 cars away. He's overtaken the Renault there of Alonso. Has he? No, he's alongside him. I'm sure he is overtaking him fully now, as he sets his sights here for Fernando's teammate Jarno Trulli. 0.4 seconds behind Trulli, 0.7 ahead of Alonso. Good overtaking there for Michael Schumacher, and now he's got his brother Ralf Schumacher right ahead of him in the other BMW Sauber car, and he is the one who's occupying the last spot in the podium. So fantastic job for BMW Sauber to get on the podium here so far. But can Michael Schumacher deny his brother Ralf the chance to be on that podium at the end of this race? Only 2 more laps to go. What will happen here? Ooh, he's getting close. He touches wheels with him, but as he lost momentum there, as he lost ground, he's getting tangled up here. He's hitting the barrier, back on the track here. 1.1 seconds behind his brother Ralf Schumacher here around this beautiful track. Grandstands are all full, waiting to see who wins this race and who is the final person. Which Schumacher will be on that third step of the podium? Will it be Ralph Schumacher, or will it be the GOAT himself, Michael Schumacher? He's diving in the inside there. What an overtake there for Michael Schumacher, overtaking Ralph Schumacher for the podium. What an overtake. Now can Michael Schumacher keep it on the track from now till the end of the lap? If so, he is definitely on that podium. 0.2 seconds, Ralph Schumacher is sticking with his brother Michael Schumacher's rear of the car. He touches the grass there, but he keeps it. He's what Barrichello has won the Hungary Grand Prix. Fantastic job for the teammate of Michael Schumacher. But what a race so far for Michael. What a race. He has been battling it out throughout the midfield, throughout this race. He has been knocked back. He has been charging through thin air. But lastly, he's on the grass. But lastly, Michael Schumacher is on the podium.